beading tutorial for you. If you are new to the Corner of Craft, as many of you are, I like to indulge in a hobby called bead weaving, which involves sewing beads together. It's very therapeutic and much enjoyed. And I woke up to bad news this morning regarding the EU referendum, because I'm filming this on Friday, and the fact that apparently the United Kingdom wants out of the EU, which just isn't true. Once again, sorry for any noise, builders are happening. So I decided to treat myself to a spot of bead weaving as a bit of therapy, a bit of therapeutic beading, whilst I seethed in anger and sadness at the result. But anyway, I decided to make this little guy. It's based off a perla bead pattern that I found online. I'll pop a link to the original pattern down below. Well, it's not a pattern, it's just like the laid out perla beads. So I've made it into a pattern, which I'm going to pop on the screen, but I'll pop a link to the original where I found it. I just thought it was so cute and ideal for summer. It's a little Mario mushroom, but a watermelon one. So it just makes you super awesome and hydrated. If you don't know anything about bead weaving or square stitch, which is the stitch used in this, that's okay. I have a full tutorial on how to do basic square stitch. I talk through how to do the basic stitch itself, how to start, how to finish, how to increase, how to decrease, everything you need to know to make this little guy. So make sure you check out that video, because I don't talk through it in this video. And with all that being said, let's just get on with the tutorial, shall we? I hope you're sitting comfortably. You are going to need some size 11 Delica beads. I'm using them by the brand Miyuki today. A size 10 beading needle, beading thread and scissors, and a stopper bead. So to start with, you're going to measure off about 1.5 meters to 2 meters of beading thread. You're going to thread your needle, and then you're going to pick up your stopper bead. This stops the first row of beads just falling off the thread when you pick them up. So slide that down till you have a tail of around 7 centimeters, and then you're going to go back up through the bead. This traps it in the thread, meaning the first row of beads won't go anywhere. So we are starting on the bottom row, going from the bottom to the top. Pick up 8 black beads. It all starts with 8 black beads. And slide that down to the stopper bead. Then you are going to attach 8 cream beads on top of those 8 black beads. I know we need to increase, but we will increase this end when we get back to it, and we'll increase the other end then. Don't forget, you can pause the video at any point if I'm going too fast for you or I skip ahead. This video would have been 1.5 hours long if I hadn't skipped ahead, so sometimes you just gotta skip ahead. So I'm just attaching the last cream bead here. Wonderful stuff. And take off the stopper bead because I don't need it anymore. And then I just go back through the first row of beads and then back up through the second row of beads just to stabilize those 2 rows. You can do it every row if you want to, but I just did it for those 2 rows. Then you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 cream bead, and you're going to increase. Like I said in the introduction, if you don't know anything about square stitch, you will need to watch my square stitch basics video, in which I talk you through how to decrease and increase and actually do the stitch, because that's what I do. Otherwise this video would be 2 hours long. Then you are going to attach 8 cream beads over the top of the 8 cream beads that you have just attached. Once again, don't forget to pause the video if you need to pause the video. There is no shame. I mean, if you're following along. Wonderful stuff. Attaching that last one there. Then you're going to pick up 1 cream bead and 1 black bead so we can increase on both this row and the row below. Make sure you pick up the cream bead first, otherwise it'll be the wrong way round. And make sure those beads are nice and close. And then to attach it, I just go back through a couple of the beads of the row below and then go directly up and back through those 3 beads there. So now we need to increase on this side once again, so pick up 2 black beads. You are going to increase on this side as well. I underestimated how long this tutorial was going to be. When I saw this pattern, I thought, yes, that is going to be super cute. And I sat and I made it on video, and it took a long time to make. Well, it didn't take a long time to make. It took me an hour to make. It didn't help with the fact that I was getting jelly arms. Then you're going to attach 3 cream beads. So, because basically I have to keep my arms in pretty much the same place in order for the camera to stay focused on such small beadwork. And after holding your arms in one place while doing such a repetitive movement for 45 minutes to an hour, your arms kind of want to give up. So I got jelly arms. But it was worth it because this little guy turns out super cute. I'm very impressed with him. So we've attached our 3 cream beads. Then we are going to attach 1 black bead. I'm sorry if my voiceover gets a bit repetitive. That's just what bead weaving sometimes is. Then you're going to pick up 2 cream beads and attach them. I'll try to keep it interesting by having a chat to you as we go along. This is the usual thing that ends up happening. For those who are new to my bead weaving videos, I just end up having a chat. Then you're going to attach 1 black bead for his other eye, because those black beads in the middle are his eyes. Well, half of his eyes. And then attach 3 more cream beads. I'm glad that, so I'm filming this voiceover on Sunday, so this is actually the day the day I posted it, not necessarily the day you're watching it. I'm glad I waited a few days before I did this voiceover after the shock of Friday's result, because otherwise that was all I'd talk about. So I'm glad I waited a couple of days to calm down about it all. Then you're going to pick up 2 black beads and increase on both this row and the row below, in the same manner that you just did. I find square stitch really therapeutic and calming. Not so much we have to hold your hands in one place and you get jelly arms, but still. So then you are going to attach 2 black beads. But I hope you're all doing well and that life is doing well for you. We've got a crafty chat coming up next week, so that's exciting. Hopefully the builders are quiet for long enough for me to be able to film it. Then you're going to attach 2 cream beads. So I discovered whilst making this that I actually find it much easier to do square stitch if I'm working away from myself. So I'm inserting the needle towards myself. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. Then you're going to attach 1 black bead for the other part of his eye. And then 2 more cream beads. But I don't know why I find it easier, and I don't know why I haven't noticed that I found it easier before. Hey, one of those things, I suppose. Then attach another black bead. For his other eye. Now he can see. Actually, let's just say he can't see until we get to the top, because otherwise that will be very painful. Then you're going to attach 2 cream beads. Wonderful stuff, wonderful stuff. And get the thread all hooked up. And then attach 2 more black beads. What I should have done is, once I had about this number of beads, I should have sewn in the tail thread and just got that out the way so my thread didn't keep catching on it, because it happens a couple of other times as well. But I obviously don't think that far ahead. So now you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 green bead. You're going to increase on both this row and therefore the row above, because we're starting to get to the watermelon part now. In the description box, I've popped the colour codes to all the beads that I use, so if you want to use my exact beads that I used, you can. And then attach 1 white bead. I'll also say what beads I got from what shop, so it's easier for you to find. Because I know I usually list 2 shop names. Then you're going to attach 1 pink bead. I know it's not technically pink. The name is called Guava. but I call it pink because it's easier. Then you're going to attach 8 black beads across. Once again, please feel free to pause the video if you need to, if you're following along. I will just say pause the video in the future. I won't give a full description. Wonderful stuff. And just attaching the last one. Then attach 1 pink bead. And then 1 white bead. Because it's very symmetrical at the moment. And then 1 green bead. Oh, and 1 black bead. My bad. 1 green bead, 1 black bead, increase the row below. I was getting ahead of myself. That's what you get for being a bit cocky. And then we need to increase on this row as well. So you're going to pick up 2 black beads and increase. Square stitch takes so much longer than brick stitch does, and I always forget about it until I end up doing square stitch and thinking this takes so much longer than brick stitch does. Welcome to my brain. Then you are going to attach 1 green bead. We're going to a street food fest this afternoon. I'm quite excited. And attach 1 white bead. To be fair, I'm probably there when you're watching this video, or I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Then attach 10 pink beads, because we're playing Dungeons and Dragons this afternoon. I'm quite excited, because I do love it. Have you seen my dice bags that I keep posting on Instagram? Pause the video here if you are following along. I think I'm going to start selling them, so everyone asking me for a pattern, unfortunately that won't happen. Then attach 1 white bead, because I do intend, like I said, I do intend on selling them, therefore I don't want people copying the pattern and selling their own. Attach 1 green bead. I know crochet dice bags are nothing new. And 2 black beads, increase the row below and this row. Yeah, I know crochet dice bags are nothing new at all. So if you want to find a pattern and make and sell it, feel free. But yeah, I fully intend on getting them on Etsy this week, which I'm very excited about, because I keep getting positive feedback for them. So now you're going to pick up 1 black bead and attach that. This is when I'm going to be able to chat to you less. And then 1 green bead. I'm just going to be discussing with you what I'm doing. She says, there's a long pause here, but apparently it takes me a very long time to attach a green bead. Oh, that's why. I get loop caught. Square stitch problems. And then attach 1 white bead. I'm so professional, can you tell? Then you are going to attach 1 pink bead. And 1 black bead, because that is a seed. Then you are going to attach 6 pink beads. Once again, don't forget to pause the video if you need to. I skip ahead. So pause the video once you've attached the 6 pink beads. Just giving you a bit of warning. Wonderful. Then attach 1 black bead. And then 1 more pink bead. 1 white bead. The green. And then the black bead. I think I'm going to have to make another one of these, because I'm going to put it in my giveaway box, and I say this at the end of the video, but I kind of want to keep one for myself, so I might have to keep it. 1 black bead. I'll make another one for the box, I promise. For the box, for my giveaway that I'm going to be doing at 50k. 1 green bead. I thought I'd pick up a pink, because apparently I'm not thinking right. and then 1 white bead. Wonderful. Then you are going to attach 4 pink beads. This is when the symmetry is thrown off. Once again, pause the video if you are following along till you've attached all 4 of those pink beads. Then attach 1 black bead. And 5 pink beads. And pause if you pause until you've attached all 5 of those beads. Fantabuloso. So now you're going to attach 1 white bead, just basically following what's happening on the row below. So 1 white bead, 1 green bead, and 1 black bead. So I measured off 1 meter of thread initially. As you can see, that's not long enough. I had to attach some more, which is why in the beginning I said 1.5 meters to 2 meters of beading thread. So you're going to attach 1 black bead, 1 green bead. You've got the gist by now. But yes, there's no problem with attaching more thread. It's super easy to do, and attach 1 white bead. But if you want to avoid having to attach more thread, then just measure off around 2 meters. Attach 1 pink bead, because this row is quite seedy. Not in that way, as in it's full of seeds. 1 black bead. There's no way of me saying that for it to be good. I'm just going to stop digging myself into that hole. 1 black bead. No, that's pink. 1 pink bead. Oh my goodness. This happens every time I do a beading voiceover. I end up going a bit mad. And then 1 black bead. Then you are going to attach 3 pink beads. And I don't skip ahead on this, so you can just watch and go if you need to. I'm really impressed with how my nail varnish is staying on though, because I feel like I painted my nails on Wednesday. And it's currently Sunday and my nails still look like that, and I filmed that on Friday. 1 black bead, but I'm very impressed. There's a peel off base coat, so I really hope I'm able to peel it off still, because otherwise I hate glitter nail varnish. And then 2 pink beads. Then you are going to do 1 white bead, 1 green bead, 1 black bead. You got the routine down now. Can't get over how long this tutorial is. I'm really sorry everyone. I hope that you are enjoying it. Anyway, so now you are going to attach 1 black bead. I haven't done a long tutorial like this in ages. 1 green bead. And then we've got 1 white bead. The annoying thing is these tutorials take such a long time to edit, and it's not annoying that they take a long time to edit. It's more that my editing program, then you're going to attach 10 pink beads. My editing program kept crashing as I was editing it and wasn't saving, even though it said it was saving. So yeah, super annoying. Don't forget to pause the video until you've attached all 10 of those pink beads. But yeah, it said it was save, and so I'd open it and I'd be about half an hour back on where I was. As in half an hour of work I put into it. So then I had to do that half an hour again. So then you're going to attach 1 white bead, 1 green bead, and 1 black bead. But yeah, I got a bit frustrated with my laptop on Friday, and also on Sunday, aka today. So now you are going to decrease by 1 bead. So just make sure you're coming out of the green bead instead of the very end black bead. Then you are going to just keep beading as you normally would. So attach 1 black bead. Make sure if you are sewing back through your work at all, not to force your needle through a bead. If your needle won't go through the bead, switch to either a thinner needle or try a different route. attach one green bead. There is nothing worse than beads breaking when you're partway through a project. Attach one white bead, because there's literally nothing you can do about it, and you kind of just have to unpick it, which is the worst. Then you're going to attach 4 pink beads. And once again, don't forget to pause the video until all 4 of those beads have been attached. Then you are going to attach 1 black bead. Now just adjust how I'm sitting. And then attach 3 pink beads. I've had too many delicate beads break on me while sewing back through a project, because I should use a size 13 needle to sew back through, but I don't like how bendy size 13 needles are, and I like that these ones aren't bendy. So then you're going to attach 1 white bead. I'm really sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling, by the way. I have eaten today. Attach 1 green bead, and then 1 black bead. And then you don't need to increase or decrease on this row. You are just going to keep trucking on. So attach 1 black bead, followed by 1 green bead, followed by 2 white beads, because we're starting to get the slight curve shape of the Wassermelone, which is watermelon, auf Deutsch, for those who aren't aware. That means in German, also, for those of you who aren't aware. Then you're going to attach 6 pink beads. I just love that it's called a Wassermelone. It's just, I don't know why. Don't forget to pause the video until you've attached all 6 of those pink beads if you're following along as you're watching this. Then attach 2 white beads. Fabulous. I don't know, I love German words. They sound funny but not in a laugh at kind of way. 1 green bead, and they're really satisfying to say. And then 1 black bead. Then we are going to decrease once again by 1 bead, meaning you need to be coming out of the green delicate bead instead of the black end one. And then you are going to attach 1 black bead. Once again, finding out that it's easier to turn my work away from me. No, towards me. Who knows? Turn my work around. And then 2 green beads. And then we are going to do 6 white beads once the thread has stopped being hooked. Yeah, so 6 white beads. You've got the routine by now. Don't forget to pause if you need to pause until you've attached all 6 of those white beads if you happen to be following along with this tutorial. And there's the last one. Then you're going to attach 2 green beads. Oh, the sun is shining. What contrast to yesterday. And 1 black bead. We went to Mainz yesterday because it was Johannesnacht, which I believe is summer solstice. Then you're going to decrease by 1 bead and start the row by attaching 2 black beads, which takes me far longer than it should. But yeah, it was summer solstice celebration in Mainz yesterday, which is like a 45-minute train journey away. And yeah, it was rainy. So happy summer solstice, which is a really difficult thing to say. Then you're going to attach 6 green beads. But yeah, it rained. But today it's much sunnier, so that's really lovely. Don't forget to pause the video until you have attached all 6 of those beads. And then we're back. Attach 2 black beads. And then you're going to decrease by 2 beads. So once again, you're coming out of a green bead, not a black one. And then you are going to attach 6 black beads just along the top there. Oh, wonderful. My camera battery is running out once again, as it was when I was filming this video. So that is super annoying. So once you've attached all of those, you are going to sew back through the row below and then back up through the row above until you come out of the 2 central black beads, so the 2 beads that are in the middle of that 6. Then you are going to grab some size 11 seed beads in clear. If you've got clear Delica beads, use them, but I don't, so I just use seed beads. Now I picked up 5 of them. I'm going to slide them down. Then I'm going to go back through the other side of the 2 central beads just to create a loop. Gives it something for the jump ring to attach to. And then you are going to very carefully sew back through your beadwork to finish off the thread. Then you can trim off the excess thread, add a jump ring, and wear him however you see fit. Then he's done. That is honestly as simple as it gets. Can't wait to see your creations. So now you know how to make your own little cute watermelon Mario mushroom butter. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Your support means the world to me, and why not hit subscribe? I post a new craft tutorial here in the Corner of Craft every single Sunday, and then I post bonus videos in the week as well, just for you. And have you seen my bonus videos from this week? On Tuesday, I did a plan with me, so you watched me plan my week. And then on Thursday, I did the British tag because I thought it was very apt. And then sad times happened. People are getting all, the people that voted leave are getting all defensive about their choice and blah, blah, blah. But the only reason that I'm so upset about it is that I kind of depend upon the fact that Britain's in the EU to keep living here. So, who knows what's going to happen to me living in Germany now. So that's really nice. I'm going to pop this little guy in my giveaway box. I'm going to do a giveaway when I hit 50,000 subscribers, which is going to creeping up pretty fast. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that giveaway come your way. Don't forget to check out the description box below for a list of all the materials, where I bought them, and a list of all of my social media, or a link to all of my social media. And before the builders start making a racket again, I shall sign off. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I shall see you very soon in my next video. Bye! Hey everyone, it's Hannah, and I have a very exciting video for you today. So you might be a bit confused and thinking to yourself, Hannah, why are you posting a video on a Friday? You never post a video on a Friday. I will tell you why. Today I am making soap, which is very exciting, and it's a collab video. I've not done one of them in a while, so thought it was time to get back on it.